Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.
True believers, Mark, Delaware Camera here with another Tech Talk Tuesday. I'm here with Jeremy, who's going to tell you what's in his bag in a little while. But as always, we do some housekeeping to start the show. Are we doing the one camera or are we doing two? You're going to tell me when this fits? Anyway. We're super, that's just part of the charm of the show, all right? If you're on Instagram, you're not seeing all this cool charm. But anyway, housekeeping, as you all know, we sell cameras, accessories, all that stuff, rentals, lighting, all that stuff. So we have all that, so stop in the store, check out the website if you want to see all that stuff. Just finished up a show upstairs here. We have a little gallery that we have. We had the I'm losing my train of thought here, sorry. It's all professional, trust me. So we had the Don't Touch My Hair show featuring Mr. T.O. David, which wrapped up last night. He had a meet and greet. Some people came down and talked to T.O. It was a good time. So the show is coming down today. If you show up in the next few hours, you can see the end of the show. He's gonna come down here today, take it down in a while, so you can still catch it. If you wanna see more of what T.O. is doing, he has a gallery opening up on Allen Street. I think it's 93 Allen. He's got an opening this Friday, I think at 5. So if you follow him on Instagram, there's links on our Instagram and our social media. You can see what's going on with T.O. We'll post some stuff about his opening as well. So if you want to support T.O., check that out. As far as other housekeeping, we normally have classes, as you know, but right now I have nothing scheduled. But we have some Canon classes coming up soon. We have our old teacher coming back to teach some in-person classes soon as well, so keep an eye on that as well. We'll have some in-person classes, we'll have some online classes as well, so keep an eye on that as well coming up soon. As far as the next gallery show that we have in the gallery, we're doing an employee show. Our employees are going to shoot great pictures of their pets. So all of us have great animals that we have at home that we love and take care of. So we're going to take some creative photos of these pets and we're going to put them up in our gallery. We ask anyone who's watching this or people who follow us to submit your own pictures, because we have a video screen up in the gallery, and we're going to have a slideshow of those going in the gallery space. So if you want to have your work featured, send us some pictures and we'll put them up in the gallery. So when I got to work this morning, I got here like before 10, and we normally open at 10, and I show up here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and a truck comes by and it's got some stuff on it, and it had this stuff on it, these Nanlite products that we just got in, which I haven't really put out in the store, but I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of these things. So Nanlite's a lighting company like Godox, ProMaster, all that stuff, but we're gonna start carrying their stuff. So I'll start with this light that they sent us. It's a tube light. What's this called again, Will? The tube light? The Pavo tube. So if you're familiar with our lightsaber video, we did a Godox video about a light like this, but this is a Nanlite, which is a new product that we have. These are cool because they're LED, are they RGBs? They're RGBs, right? So yeah, so all different colors you can do with this. You can take pictures of certain colors in the world and have it replicate those colors, which is really awesome. I wish I could show it right now, but I just got these, so I don't know what's going on with this yet. So we're gonna have a more in-depth video later. If you've been watching us, you know about Ray Nason. He sells these. He's an expert on these. He'll do a more in-depth video for everyone in a few weeks. As far as other Nanlite things, I have this Forza light. This is an LED light. I'll bust this out real quick. So, what's up? The Forza. So, they're your general lights. I believe are these RGB as well? I'm not sure about that. I think it's just white lights, but these are LED lights, for video and stuff like that. So, Don't know a whole lot about these yet, but I wanted to tell you we have them because we have a new line in. So we've got nan lights, and we'll have a more in-depth look at these in a few weeks with Mr. Ray Nason if Ray is watching. Start studying up, Ray, because we're yeah, definitely, definitely. So let's see what else is in here. So we'll get to this some other time because we're here for a What's in Your Bag. Because first Tuesday of every month we do a What's in Your Bag. So we take a photographer and we ask them what's in their bag. So because you know, for different photographers carry different things when they're doing different things. And I brought on customer and friend Jeremy Gonzalez. Jeremy, I've known since I did your brother's wedding, right?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
I've seen you around before that, almost 10, like 7 or 8 years ago.
That long ago, yeah, I'm sure I've seen you around before that, but I think I formally met you there. So Jeremy is a photographer as well as a fireman in the city of Buffalo, and he does a lot of traveling, as I've noticed on Instagram. If you want to follow him on Instagram, right there. So anyway, he's going to tell us about what he carries in his bag when you're traveling, right? So when you go on your trips and stuff, what do you like to bring with you as far as things to shoot and capture images with?
So I've gone through all the phases of, you know, this is like what I bring with me on most of my road trips, and this is usually from like backpacking or if I'm just out in a different city. But I just came back from 4 weeks, just like driving around North America, went up to the Pacific Northwest, Vancouver.
You just drove around?
Yeah, Vancouver Island into Western Canada, bopped
Yeah.
around British Columbia, Alberta. But yeah, this random Osprey like backpacking bag was given to me by a friend 10 years ago. It was
Yeah.
his father's.
Yeah.
He moved to Seattle. We never talked again, but I've taken this so many places. Yeah, so it's not like a camera bag. There's no padding at all. I carry a lot of like really careless, dangerous things in it. I just haphazardly throw things in a lot. So
I'm making people cringe right now.
Yeah, for sure, but that's okay. I wanted to be authentic.
Fair enough.
So things I found in my bag, outside of a bunch of like mountaineering and backpacking equipment.
Let's see what you got here.
All right, we got a bunch of books in my
Oh,
camera
sorry.
bag. We've got some Alan Watts, Carl Jung memoir, a little journal.
Are you doing a lot of like, do you take a lot of notes when you're shooting photos? Is that what the journal's for, or is it just trying to chronicle what you've done?
More so chronicling what I've done.
Mhm.
So my current camera bag
What is that?
has, we were just speaking about this.
Yeah.
A little Super 8 action in it.
Oh, awesome.
So this little Canon 514 XL.
Yeah.
So it's got, you know, it's actually got a really good lens on it. It's like a,
So those things actually still work?
yeah. So this is a 9-45 zoom with, it goes 1.4 wide open.
Yeah. Can I see that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
So a ton of fun to shoot on it. I just shot off like 3 rolls on this.
Oh, really?
So I'll send them out to get processed soon and see what comes out. But
That's awesome. I didn't know people still use such things.
yeah. So,
Because we get so many trade-ins on these things and like, that doesn't work, or you know, that doesn't work, or this.
yeah, the motor works, everything's moving on that. So
Do you know how old that is?
this is, I think, early 80s,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna put that right over here. I'll take this in. There we go.
That's awesome though.
That one's actually in a case, which is cool. Really important things when you're out in the wilderness. Headlamps always.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be able to see things.
Yeah.
This is my bread and butter right here. So this is what I shoot on. This is my Contax G2. I saw you guys just had one in.
We still do. It's
Okay.
still here somehow, some way.
Okay, so yeah, this is probably my favorite camera I've ever shot on. It's really beautiful Zeiss lens.
Yeah.
It's pretty dirty because it's just been sitting at the bottom of the bag with crumbs and protein bars.
Yeah, you told. Did you had ruined the camera with oatmeal?
Yeah. So I made some oatmeal the other day, and I was going to work, and I put like some like real bro-y protein in it, and some, oat milk and all this good stuff, and
Yeah.
put in some really terrible Tupperware, and the Tupperware turned around and spilled all over about $3,000 worth of cameras, which was a fun time.
Was that a wind swill?
So this still works, which is sick. I just shot off 6 rolls on that. But speaking of, this was usually never in my bag, but always in my pocket. This was a Contax T2.
Ooh, that's nice.
And it is now broken and has like protein powder caked on the inside. But yeah, that was one of my favorite cameras. So I'll be trying to source another one. But this camera, everyone I know who has had this, it seems cursed. It either gets lost. I mean, this thing has been dropped. This has gone into fires with me.
Yeah.
This has gone into like, 1,200-degree rooms in my turnout pants. It's been left in like alpine lakes and 4 feet of snow, turned around to go get it, and it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
But finally the oatmeal got to it.
It's terrible.
And usually like somewhere at the bottom of my bag, I've got some, rolls of film rolling around.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what I got. I got some Cinestill, I got some other good stuff laying around, but everything's just been thrown in. This is usually how I travel, not how I operate on the day-to-day, but it's not way different. And last, I've got this cool little flash for my contacts that I put on and off.
What's that?
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's a nice little flash that goes right into the hot shoe mount. So that's my current travel bag. It's a little careless. It probably made a lot of people cringe, but I just kind of wanted to be really honest about what I'm doing. So
you have any trips planned coming up?
I just got back from one. I figured I just saw most of Western Canada, so I'm gonna go see Eastern Canada in the fall, maybe Nova Scotia.
Yeah. Do you shoot with anything digital?
I have an old 5D Mark II that I do when I that I use when I need it for paid work or professional work. But.
So here's a question. So why, like I used to shoot film and I shoot digital now. So why film and not digital?
Digital's cool. Digital gets the job done. Digital is beautiful. Digital works for a lot of professional work. I don't know, film, it's the process. Yeah. It's the unknown. Yeah. And the unknown's like sometimes really good, and then sometimes you like get a phone call or a text from me, and I'm like, dude, what's going on?
Why does my film look like this?
Yeah, and I'm like, it's your fault, not mine. I didn't shoot it that way. But yeah, it's the process. It's it's the final product. Yeah, is more I find akin to like a painting than a photo. Yeah, I mean, I get that definitely, but I'm just like, maybe it's my age. I'm just impatient. Like I gotta like have the stuff immediately now. Like I can't go back. Like if I never saw digital, film would be cool, but like the immediacy of digital just. What's up? Got a question? Yeah. Really?
It said, no. Oh yeah, William Charles. He said, in your traveling, what have you bumped into? You're a travel photographer, and you said you walk all over the country and different countries. What's one of the things that you bumped into one time? One of the things.
What's something I've bumped into?
Yeah.
Border Patrol, bears.
I'm William Charles, by the way.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you told me.
Usually, so actually, it's something I meant to bring with me that must have escaped my bag. Is
probably just fell out at the bottom.
Probably, there's probably oatmeal all over it. But there's some bear spray in here recently. Yeah. Because like, just gotta stay safe out there. And
have you run into a bear, really?
Yeah.
The Revenant.
Yeah, that's shot a lot better than my photos. But that being said, yeah, I meant to bring it with me. Yeah. But, you gotta be like quick draw. Really? Ready to spray.
That's scary. What's up?
Do you have a specific process for when you're traveling through airports and how you declare stuff like that? Or?
So I've got like I don't ever travel through airports. I've got a van with like a bed and solar power and all this stuff. So I'll just go out and like.
Your van's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish we had a picture of it or something, but it's really cool. Yeah, I've seen you roll up in that.
But it's. I usually don't fly. I can't tell you the last time I flew. It's been years.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said about hitting the road and all that stuff. Do you usually have a plan when you go, or are you just kind of like, I'm going west, or I'm going east, or I'm going north?
No, I usually have a plan. I mean, it's usually a rough plan. Yeah. But essentially, I just like grab my cameras, grab some film, have a rough plan of like where I'm going, grab some oatmeal, keep that far away from my cameras now. But yeah, just.
Are you usually solo, or you usually roll with a crew?
It depends. Usually part solo, part crew.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this time around I was with my girlfriend and my dog for 4 weeks, but I'm usually with my dog,
Yeah.
always at all times.
Is it a white dog?
This little like black and white Merrill fluffy boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
One of your photos up here, the one white dog, the red house in the back.
Yeah.
It's probably him.
That's cool though. I mean, that's awesome though. So let's see, let me put a bow on this. So you said, so when you like these long road trips, how long are we talking here? Like
Anywhere from usually 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Not like ultra extended,
Yeah.
but long enough to forget about what's on the first roll of film I shot,
that's cool.
which is kind of fun. So.
That's cool that you can get that kind of flexibility when doing that type of stuff. Do you ever like travel like to do jobs and stuff like when you're on the road? What's up? When you're on the road, like do you ever like, is there ever a time where you're on the road and like there's a job waiting for you on the road or anything like that?
I have.
Yeah.
Usually in New York, but trying to think. Yeah, at this point my photography's become a lot less paid work and a lot more, and like kind of out of design, just a lot more personal, fun work.
Yeah.
And I kind of enjoy it that way.
Awesome.
Got some questions here.
What we got?
Mr. T.O. David. Hello. First off, he's mentioning the grand opening
Yeah.
this Friday at 93 Allen,
Okay.
6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
All right. 93 Allen, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. T.O. David, be there.
All right, his question, he says, great work, Jeremy. How long have you been shooting film?
Probably the last, how old am I? So maybe like 11 years.
What's in that opening?
Yeah, probably like 11 years. I mean, honestly, it's cool because I shot digital for a long time, you know,
Yeah.
at a point when I was doing a lot more paid work, and it was just essentially,
Yeah.
I kind of went back to my roots when I got in film, and like that's like when I just started investing in a few film cameras. That's how I learned how to take photos.
How long have you had this one?
This one's I'm probably 4 years into this.
Okay.
Favorite camera I've ever owned. I mean,
Yeah.
really world-class autofocus system for like a film cam. I don't know, just the image quality, everything that's coming out of this, the ergonomics of it, and just Japanese design.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Definitely.
Really pretty camera.
Very cool.
Another question.
Yeah.
Mr. T.O. David. What focal length do you generally shoot in?
I usually shoot on I think it's a 45-128. For this, these Contaxes have Carl Zeiss lenses, the planar series. But I have a 28 and a 35 as well. I honestly, it's funny, I don't find myself digging in my bag very often. I think somewhere here, I've got a pouch with a 28, 1.4 in it, but I don't find myself digging around for it much. Honestly, I keep what's on there and I just like quick draw with it usually. I don't put too much thought. If I need to zoom out, I step back.
Yeah. So here's another quick question. Sorry if this is going long, but so like you're on the road for 4 weeks. How many rolls of film do you go through?
And what's your favorite film? That's from T.O. David.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was told my favorite film is Portrait 800. So
How many rolls?
usually I'm gonna say 5 to 7 rolls, and this time through 5 rolls and 3 rolls of 8mm Super 8.
Do you digitize that stuff?
Yeah.
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 Cool. Very cool.
No one sells it around here. Yeah.
That's online.
Yeah, you gotta send it to Kodak to get developed.
Okay. Very cool. Well, unless there's any more questions, thank you, Jeremy, for coming on. And where can people see your work on the internet?
Just there. That's it. I don't
on
even,
Instagram. Yeah.
I don't share my work much, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. So go to _JA Gonzalez on Instagram. It's a good follow. Trust me, I know. Thank you, true believers, for watching us once again. It's 23, well, episode number 23. So we appreciate you coming on. So this was, I don't know what we're doing next week. We haven't figured it out yet, but a new product, probably maybe the new lights or something. But First Tuesday of every month is What's in Your Bag. So if you're interested in that, come back and check that out. That first Tuesday of the month. Last Tuesday of the month is a featured artist. And I think we have Jeff Barnes this month. So check that out. And if you like this, like, share, subscribe. I think on YouTube, if you hit that bell that notifies you when we're coming back on, all that good stuff. So do all that. So we appreciate you. What's up? I gotta pick up that camera. Like, share, and subscribe, and make me all dorky and stuff. But yeah, we appreciate you coming back, and we will see you on the next one.
Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Way out of my
It's all good.
range of what I was
You
thinking I was
have
gonna
an
do this.